What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk back again with another video for you guys. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Stay up to date on the channel. Much content dropping daily. Music, sports, news, all that. But let's get right into this, man. It's a question going on right now in the blogs and the headlines, and I want to know what you guys think about all this. It's a whole lot going on here, so pay attention, everyone. But could this be it for Wack 100? Now, if you haven't heard what's going on, which I'm sure a lot of y'all have, there is, a platform out there that claims to have audio of Wack 100 talking really foul about the late, great, beloved Nipsey Hussle. And, as I said, it's just kind of a strange situation. It's kind of crazy. They're saying they have the audio. They made posts about this for the past couple of days. I believe it's called Gossip in the City. And first off, I gotta say, if this is indeed all fake and not true, whoever, wrote this up, the fake transcript, I guess we'll call it, what Wack is rumored to have said, did an outstanding job, because it just, whoever did it put it into words very well, the way that, Wack would speak. You know what I mean? Like, they have a degree in wackonomics or wackology or whatever you want to call it. Everything from, and if you haven't heard exactly what is alleged that he said, you could go out and check it out. Do a search, go on the gram, go on YouTube, as you already are, and just search it up. But allegedly they said things like, Nipsey Hussle wasn't all that. Basically, he got himself killed thinking that he, who he was, his name would keep him safe because he knew he wasn't built like that. And, the dude who killed him is the real one, not Nipsey. And, a lot of other stuff. I don't even really care to get all into it because it is really foul. But I don't know. Just go check it out. It sounds just like something Wack 100 would say. And, word for word, exactly. It's just got Wack written all over it. Now, it is kind of strange that they're claiming, hey, I got this audio, I'm not going to put it out yet. This is what he said. Then they're talking about, more posts. And I believe now they said they're not going to put it out, or they're saying they're still gonna. That's a little weird to me. It's like, what's the point of all that? If you got it, put it out. I mean, I understand they want to raise interest and everything like that, or I don't know, maybe they're looking to shop it and sell it. Could be one of the reasons, if it does indeed exist and is in their possession and they have not dropped it yet. That could be what's going on here. But I gotta know, what do you guys think? If this, is true, will Wack 100 be canceled? I mean, we use that term, I guess, rather loosely nowadays, but with social media and different things like that, we've seen the power of the people, where people have been outraged over something someone said, or a company, when they got a boycott started against that company, which all started through social media posts and hashtags, or, things of that nature, or a person who said something real foul, spoke, said some things people weren't feeling, and it got real trending, and it got to the point where people lost their jobs and stuff like that. Like, we've seen that. Do you think that if this is indeed true, and hit the comments, do you think this is true? And if it is, hit the comments also with, do you think Wack would be canceled? Because here's the deal with Wack 100, right? We never knew this dude really at all. We've heard his name mentioned a few times here and there, but his whole claim to fame was knocking out Stitches, which I don't even know. Like, you'll see the footage popping back up on the screen. I don't even know what Stitches was thinking, the way he was walking up on the game. I guess he had his eyes locked on the game and he just got put to sleep. But when it's like beef situation, man, and you're walking up on someone like that, you gotta be ready. You gotta, you can't be standing up straight walking like you're power walking and you're, a middle-aged old white people power walking. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that stance going, have your hands up, be ready for the get down. But I guess he just thought he was making an Instagram movie and people would get in between them and nothing would happen between him and the game. But that's not even the main point of this. Wack, seen his opportunity, and he seized his opportunity and put Stitches to sleep, cracked that man clear on his jaw. And, we saw the pictures, the aftermath. Like, he caught Stitches with a good one. And even crazier is now him and Stitches is like, these dudes talk and everything. I don't even know, but that was, where Wack got into the real spotlight as far as where, rather than just being someone behind the scenes in management, which, there's a lot of people like that out there in the hip hop industry and other industries that you don't really see. But Wack saw his opportunity to, jump into the mix, knock Stitches out, and then, it never stopped since then. He went 0 to 100, and ever since then, he's been on the gram. I'm going to just throw something. Hit the comments if y'all got any situations I'm forgetting about, which I'm sure I am. There's so many things Wack's been done wrapped up in, over the past few years. E40, which is kind of a recent one. Tretch, you remember that whole thing, which sparked from the All Eyes on Me movie where he started talking real foul about Pac, which is kind of like what's going on with Nipsey Hussle here, and there was even, theories and allegations and such that he was on the payroll and was getting paid to promote the All Eyes on Me movie. YG, we seen that was pretty recent. And let's not forget, this is kind of crazy because this is a similar situation, but the tables are turned. If you remember the whole hot boxing with Mike Tyson thing, where he came out and said while he was on the podcast, because it had been filmed and didn't come out, for what, like a week or 2 weeks or whatever it was, he claimed him and Mike got into it when, Tupac's name got brought up and he didn't like what Wack had to say. And of course, according to Wack, he stood on his own too as a man and got down with Iron Mike. And, Mike still got it. But, it's Wack, yo. Things can get tricky fucking with the Wack. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. You know how Wack goes. But, we found out that was all a farce. Never even happened. And what's even crazier about that is if you pay attention to the images and everything popping up on the screen, always do. If you're new to my channel, pay attention to everything that you see on the screen. It's up there for a reason. It pertains to the video and topic. You'll see a screenshot of a fake Mike Tyson fight that came out during the time that the people were all wondering if this was true or not, where there was like a Mike Tyson look-alike. It was in black and white, and it looked like him and Wack got down. It was very, very strategic the way it was shot. They even took the time to make the background really look like the studio of where Mike Tyson shoots the podcast. So, it was to the point where when you saw it for a split second, you really thought that this was the actual footage, but it wasn't. And then what's even crazier about that is I, followed that and dug in and did a little research and was able to trace that footage, which it was obviously a skit or something done by some kind of comedian or someone who does Instagram videos or whatever. And I traced it all the way back to where it was first posted. And it was posted by this podcast Instagram account who, when I asked them, hey, where did that come from? They told me, yo, Wack 100 gave us that. So it just goes to show you Wack is very strategic with the things he does. As we know, that's what this is all about is, promotion, keeping your name trending, publicity. As we know, this is something I always say on this channel, all publicity is good publicity in reality. But what I'm saying is, so, that could be, what if that was the plot twist here where, he was trying to say this fight happened that, we found out never happened, and it was just, to get, some clout or attention on his episode of the podcast, and it was false. what if this was false and Wack was the one that put this out there, you know, because there's different posts he's been putting up that are kind of cryptic and seem to be that he's speaking about this. So who knows? I mean, I highly doubt that that's what's going on. I don't think that Wack would want, even, you know, even if it was fake just to get attention on him, I don't think that he would want that buzzing around by his name. But it does seem like he feels like, you know, people did record him, and this may exist. But I just got to know what you guys think. If this is true, right? Has it gone too far for Wack? Will this be the last we've seen of Wack? Because that's the thing, guys. People can say, you know, we could say, oh, this is some, you know, fuckboy shit what this guy did, or this guy's corny, or this or that. But like I was just saying about getting clout and, you know, attention and publicity and all that, as long as that person keeps getting booked and, you know, people want to click on their name if they see something, you know, they want to see a video or whatever, that's ultimately good for that person. The only way things will really go bad for Wack is if people who do business with him start saying, nah, man, you're bad for business. We don't want no parts of you. You know what I mean? Like recently, he called out Rock Nation saying they do bad business. The next thing you know, he said they paid him. Like, I don't know, man. Wack plays a lot of games is what the bottom line is, but he's pretty good at spinning it to go in his favor. But if this is true, man, I really feel like a lot of people out there, especially in the hip-hop world, as we know how loved Nipsey Hussle is and was and still is and always will be, I gotta feel like a lot of people would be like, yo, man, you were already kind of funny style. Like, we just mess with you because, you know, you do what you do with business, but, like, we ain't messing with you no more, man. So I don't know. That's the only way it's going to go bad for Wack. But we'll have to keep our eyes on this situation, keep paying attention to this, and see what else, you know, happens. See if this is true or what. I don't know if it is, like I said, and they do have the audio and they're not releasing it. I feel like they might be shopping it. You know, like the more suspense and the more people want to know, someone might put up some bread on this. As we know, platforms like TMZ, you know, they pay pretty well. I've heard of them putting up some serious money for videos and things like that. So maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. But as always on this channel, I want to hear from you guys. So if you're new to the channel, please tap in the comments. Let's talk about this. That is what my channel is all about, hearing from you guys, the people. So make sure to get up in them comments. If you're new, also, please take a moment. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just 2 clicks, or 3 actually. Click that like, subscribe, and the notification bell. Daily content, guys, as I said in the beginning of this video. Music, sports, news, current events, reaction videos, all kinds of stuff, guys. And I always want to kick it with y'all, the people. So let's get this comment thread going. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I appreciate your time and support. If you're watching this video, that's support, period. And I really, really, you know, thank you guys for that. I could not be more thankful. Catch you on the next video. Like, subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.